Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we come again. What's up?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm Michael.
I'm Jared. Welcome back for another great episode.
Yeah.
What do we got going on today?
Well, we're on the cusp of some possible changes.
Social unrest.
Yeah. Just if you want to know, just go look at the comment section of any of PlayStation's posts on social media, probably for the last week or two.
Yeah.
It's
Everywhere.
honestly kind of inspiring because there's some I don't know, it's just beautiful to see so many people kind of come together against one topic.
But it's kind of like, I don't know, you kind of see it a lot in sci-fi movies with the dystopian corporation and then the masses of
Arasaka
rallying to take them down.
Yeah, Sony is literally becoming Arasaka from Cyberpunk right now.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but it's the choices that a company makes creates this I don't even know what to call it. Just whatever perfect. It's the perfect series of events that is our reality right now.
It just seems like there's somebody in power with Sony that is just not. They're not.
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, who is the president? Who is the CEO or president of PlayStation right now?
Yeah.
The only guy.
Should I look it up?
Yeah, look it up. I remember Ken Kutaragi, but I think he was president during the PS2 era, which was the golden age of PlayStation, right? PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. That was the peak. Of course, PS1, it was this taken off era.
Hideaki Nishino?
Never heard about him.
Current president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
When did he start?
2025, April 1st, 2025. So somebody needs to take him out of power.
See, I wonder who
needs to get fired.
Who are the bosses that are above him?
Right. Shareholders? Is that at that point, isn't?
Yeah.
Well, those people are probably going to get mad after this next week, right? Because there's a blackout happening starting yesterday. Yeah. Starting yesterday.
Okay. So that's Sunday the 23rd.
Yeah, and I think it's till
August 23rd.
So when is the blackout supposed to? It's yesterday till the 27th or something. Let's see. PlayStation blackout
till Friday. That's crazy.
Hashtag PS Blackout. Go check it out. It's a week-long boycott of Sony's PlayStation platforms running from August 23rd to August 30th.
Okay. So next Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday to Sunday.
I will be participating. I kind of screwed up. I introduced my daughter to Astro's Playroom, I think. It's the game that comes downloaded when you first buy a PS5. And I was just looking for something fun for my daughter to play because she's, just getting used to the controls and stuff. It's the perfect game for that. I mean, it literally shows you how to use a controller, how each little thing works on a controller. She loves it. She's now obsessed. So I wasn't able to participate yesterday, but yeah, when I get home, I'm unplugging that thing.
Can you play that game offline?
I think so. We're gonna find out.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Just unplug.
But I was talking to you earlier about this. That game, Astro's Playroom, it's the complete opposite of what is happening with Sony right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a monument to all of the things, all of the physical media that makes PlayStation so great.
Yep.
If you guys have played Astro's Playroom, then you'll know what I'm talking about because each level is a monument to a specific generation of PlayStation console. And you can pick up the collectible items, which are discs. The actual consoles themselves is a model that you can look at. And it's the exact opposite of everything that they're doing right now.
Yeah. I wonder what changed.
I think that's a good game to play. If you can play it offline, I feel like that's the perfect game to play to kind of like appreciate PlayStation of old.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like there's a golden age of PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation was great.
Yeah.
PlayStation was the company.
I didn't realize how many cool little side gadgets you could get for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
They even had an attachable screen that you could attach to a PS1. It's like a laptop screen.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like probably this big or something, but that still was so cool to see that you could do that with a PS1.
I mean, so PlayStation was like pioneering a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Especially back in the day. Your PlayStation 1, not only did they like invent the DualShock controller,
Yeah.
you know, like DualShock, nobody says that anymore, but
I mean, it's still what they're called. Like, it shows you can like look at the models for each generation of the DualShock controller. They even had like webcams that you could plug into a PSP.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
Craziest stuff.
There's a few PSP add-ons that I remember. One was a webcam. I think one was like a some sort of scan like barcode reader or something like that. That might have been. That might have been for some Nintendo stuff, but there was a few other attachments for the PSP.
Yeah. They had a Pocket Play. I saw that on there. That was cool. I think that was the PS1 era, maybe. But yeah, as a kid that literally started gaming with the PS2 when I was real young, and pretty much living with PlayStation forever, this whole thing is like, I don't even know who you are anymore. Like, bring back the PlayStation of old.
What does it say? What is that quote where it's like be the hero, or no, die a hero, or live long enough to become the villain?
Yep.
You think that's happening right now?
That's exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like that's happening.
Yeah.
Truly, PlayStation was the hero back in the day.
Or maybe this is PlayStation's Venom era.
Yeah, it could be.
They're just going through a tough change.
But it seems like the changes that they're making are just strictly for like financial reasons.
Yeah, they don't care about the player base at all.
They're just clawing revenue. They're clawing at like, you know, profits. They're just trying to.
They're realizing how strong the PC thing really is. And so instead of trying to best PC, they're just trying to claw at every little bit of revenue possible, and they don't give a crap about the gamers.
Yeah. I mean,
They used to be all about the gamers. They even developed TVs with PS2s built in.
Well, Sony, if you're Sony, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So they did it.
Yeah. I think they're going to find out. I think they're going to find out here real soon that they're not able to just.
You can't just.
I don't know. I have no words.
So like, okay, this current president of Sony, or of PlayStation, this dude.
Sony Interactive.
What's this guy's name again?
Hideaki something. Nishino or something.
Yeah. He started in 2025? And who was the president before that? Because like, it seems like this guy comes in charge, and then PlayStation's on this like decline for the next year. Like, it sounds crazy. Is that the case? See, I wonder if that's the case, or if these things have been in the works for like years and years and years.
I don't know. Well, that's a good question. But I mean, right before this, they were kind of doing good things for the gamers.
Yeah. So
it's like this guy came in and then just started
maximizing.
It's like the anti Asha Sharma, because she seems to really care about gamers. So it's like, maybe we're just going through
a rough patch right now.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. This is giving me a big old runaround. I don't know what's happening.
Let me see. Like, so we come here. We are again talking about the main factor of any issue comes down to the leadership.
Big money leadership.
Leadership is where companies make or break it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, what's the problem with PlayStation? Boom. This dude comes in charge, 2025. Here we are today, where there's millions of gamers coordinating a blackout week.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds all kinds of like crazy leaking happening with GTA.
Well, yeah, that was the other thing. That was the other thing for today, because there's a lot going on in the sphere of gaming right now. What's his name?
CyberLeak.
CyberLeak has a full-on playable version of GTA 6, and he is not holding back. And I think Rockstar's finally starting to buckle down. I don't really know how to feel about this whole situation, because on one hand, sure, no, I take that.
How do you feel?
I take that back. I feel like it's just completely counterproductive. This CyberLeak dude is just being a villain. He's like flaunting the fact that he has a full playable version of the game, and he's trying to squeeze everybody for this Bitcoin thing he's got, this crypto coin that he's got going.
Kind of weird, yeah.
And he had some moral high ground thing. I don't remember what was it.
He put out
Was it a physical thing? Was it a physical copy? Yeah.
It was like a memo or a manifesto? No.
Yeah.
Kind of a manifesto.
Yeah.
Something like that. But he was saying like, he's like Sony, you have to apologize for, you have to apologize, and then you have to like do something else.
I think he wanted a physical copy release. No, wasn't that one of his big things?
No, he's like, apologize for what you've been doing to the gamers. We need physical media back, and something else. I forget.
I just don't want the game spoiled for me. Like, I don't.
That's your biggest fear right now?
Well, it's. I think it's more just like, I want it to be organic for me to just go in there, load up the game for the first time, brand new GTA in 13 years or whatever, and just go into it blind and just have a fun time. And this guy is, you can find gameplay footage now. Like, every other post is GTA 6 gameplay footage. It's like, come on, man. I want to see it for myself for first time playing it.
But I mean, so far there's no like story details.
Not really. No. Nothing that I've seen has been story related. I know there are clips of like cutscenes, but I'm just trying to steer clear of it.
Isn't there supposed to be a Rockstar like release of a trailer this week?
Yeah, Thursday.
I
think it's Thursday.
Which I think CyberLeak is like, I'm gonna release this trailer before Rockstar does. I think that's one. Like,
I mean, I'm cool for a trailer. A trailer's fine. Whatever. I just don't want to see, because I'm going to watch the trailer when they put it on Netflix, because I mean, I already have a Netflix account, so I'm not complaining about paying for a Netflix account or anything. We already got it. So
yeah, Netflix already got your money.
Yeah, I'm watching OBX right now. You ever seen OBX? Outer Banks? It's a good show. I don't really know how I feel about this latest season, though. It's kind of half-assed, but that's besides the point. I already have an Netflix account. Gonna watch the trailer. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. You know what I think about this CyberLeak guy?
What? You think he's just an attention seeker?
Well, yeah.
He's just.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just got his 7 minutes of fame.
So, like, okay, what is his goal? What's his motive? I think it's like what you said, just for attention. It's not anything. It's not like damage to Rockstar or anybody. Because if you really wanted to damage him, release it all.
Yeah.
Release a story. Put out all the spoilers.
I would hate that so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to play it? It's free to download.
Well, I think he's trying to get something out of it. He's trying to get them to do a physical copy or whatever. I don't know.
I don't think that's going to be a possibility at all.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, no, yeah, I think you're right. But I think the main reason why they're not releasing physical copies right now is because of like they don't want physical copies to get out before it's supposed to release. We talked about this once before.
Yeah, like a warehouse might get robbed, or the truck might get robbed.
Yeah,
fell off the truck. That's happened before.
I've heard that somewhere. I think this might have been another Luke Stevens thing about why they weren't releasing a physical copy yet, but that there is still a possibility they will in the future, like after release.
Yeah, I don't know. But eventually, Sony doesn't want to do any more physical releases.
Yeah, I know.
It's not anything new or surprising.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a dark time in the.
I think it's kind of funny. It's kind of So the
We keep
cyber
coming back to the same thing too,
of what?
of like the dark times. I feel like we've said that a few times now.
That we're living through some crazy dystopian
Yeah.
future right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sony's becoming Arasaka, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, it's funny, this cyber leak. So cyber leak's happening. Blackout week is happening. Physical media is dying. Sony put out an email. I think it was something you were telling me about it, right? Where Sony, I think it was like immediately after saying the death of physical media. It's going to be ending, like no more physical discs after 2028, January 2028, whatever. And then they come out with the internal email discussing like some things that are changing, right? So what was that?
They're repurposing the factory.
Yeah, the physical media factory is being repurposed, but also you were saying, or maybe you were watching a video saying like the terms and service is like changing. Where like
the email, right?
Maybe, but it was like
we have a lot of these conversations.
Yeah.
All this stuff gets mixed up.
But it was like recorded video that gamers record on their PS5 can be used by Sony regardless of, consent.
Yeah, so that was just recently, like a couple days ago. They released an email. They sent an email. I think it was to all the European player base. I'm sure us in the US are going to get it eventually, but it's an email pretty much saying that
wait. If it's in Europe, they probably have to send out an email to let people know.
They don't
probably already doing it.
Yeah.
They don't have to let us know.
So pretty much what they said was there was a few different things. It's like your game can pretty much just get yanked off the platform at any time.
That's what it is, yeah.
If your PlayStation is inactive for 36 months, they can completely erase your data completely. No games on your console, nothing, no account. And then the other one was pretty much if you have any game footage recorded on your console, they can grab it and use it for promotional stuff, ads and stuff, without even telling you and without reimbursing you or any of that.
Yeah. Okay, so I found some more information about that.
Okay.
One of the lines that people are focusing on is a line that says, the software is licensed to you, not sold.
Yeah, so it's like a license to a program. Yeah.
So it's and there's been a lot of things that says you're granted a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, and personal license to play or use the software for your private, non-commercial use on the system or device it was intended for. There's a lot of stuff in there, but it's basically saying you paid for something. You paid for a license. You didn't pay for an actual,
That's ridiculous.
Thing that you own. You don't own anything. And you could only play it on whatever you bought it on.
Yeah.
You can't play it on anything else.
That's crazy. You
can't back it up. Can't do anything. Stated that if you lose your account, whether due to a ban or different reason, you'll permanently lose access to all your content that you paid for.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Gee.
That's like them coming into your house, taking your whole stack of games that you have on your shelf that look all nice, taking that and just leaving with it. Imagine that.
Yeah. So we were talking about this before, where it's like there's just been a series of like terrible decisions made by Sony and PlayStation.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
Why would you send out this terrible email before the blackout week?
Yeah,
it's just making it's giving more.
They're riling up the masses. Yeah,
about this blackout. Like if you don't understand why you got to unplug your PlayStation, this is the reason why you got to unplug your PlayStation.
Yeah. Maybe we should just build PCs.
Yeah, just everybody go play PC games.
But oh man, dude, the one thing that I am kind of bummed about is how cool the new DualShock is. That's one thing that I will never get over is how reactive the DualShock controllers are. That's one thing you can only get with PlayStation.
For now.
I know, for now, yeah. If we can develop that software and put it on a PC, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Let's figure that out. PC guys, if you're listening, get on that. I would love you forever.
Yeah. I mean, like, how hard can it be to get your reactive triggers and buttons and whatever?
And the vibration.
And vibration, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's figure that out.
It's just a sad time. I mean, I remember PlayStation used to be like super innovative,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think when the PS2 came out, I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2. That was the first game I got for it, right? Which is crazy to think about now. Metal Gear Solid 2 being my first PS2 game
Yeah.
ever.
How
But
old were you?
I don't know. I was probably 13, 14, something like that. But that was the first time I had a game console where the buttons were like pressure sensitive.
Yeah.
So playing Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm like, you can like, sidestep a little bit, do all kinds of like weird things, depending on how hard you press buttons.
Yeah.
I'm like, this has never been done before. There's no
Yeah.
other console that's doing pressure sensitive buttons.
Mm-hmm.
It's just PlayStation.
Yeah.
And now look.
Yep. Another evil corporation.
I know they used to be like super innovative. You think them being like a purely Japanese company, this guy, what's his name again?
I don't know. I really gotta pull it up again.
But I'm just saying this dude.
Hideaki Nishino.
Okay.
I think that's how you say it. I'm horrible at Japanese translation or Japanese enunciation, whatever you call it.
So you got Nishino-san
Yeah.
right here. You got the board, the Sony board of directors, in front of him, and they're all surrounding him, and they're like, you know what this means, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to preserve your honor, right?
Are you gonna really say that right now?
They're gonna come out. These 8 dudes on the board of directors are gonna come out and hand them the knife to
No.
preserve your honor, because right now you're not doing a good job for PlayStation.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's the type of Japanese company you need.
I don't know if you're allowed to
be super
talk about Sudoku on YouTube podcasts.
I don't know, but I think back in the 80s, that culture was there.
Oh yeah,
Back in the 90s,
yeah,
that's the culture
definitely.
you needed.
I think so. Yeah.
That's the culture you needed to get some good games. That's the culture you needed to get some good hardware, some good, like that's when the player base was like exploding.
Yeah. I was thinking, do you think this is another one of those tell the future moments, like I can't think of his name now. The one who did Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding and all those. Kojima. Do you think this is another one of those Kojima telling the future moments? Because you played the end of Death Stranding 2.
I had no idea what happened at the end of Death Stranding 2.
The end, the leader of APAS is like Nishino.
How?
Because he wanted to integrate the humankind into the beach or whatever.
Yeah, he wanted to take out all like free will from humankind, right?
Yeah. Pretty much.
That, yeah, I mean,
And in the balls of this man for putting that on a PlayStation exclusive. Oh man,
figured it out. You made the connection. Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. That's right. He's like,
he just turned 53
yeah,
yesterday.
You are correct. Death Stranding 2, I remember that whole scene where they're walking through like the server farm on the beach.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, humans, they don't know what's good for them.
He just turned 63.
63. Gee, yeah.
Today. Yeah, okay, technically today because he's in Japan, so it was like yesterday's today.
Yeah, he's ahead.
Yeah.
16 hours.
Today. Happy birthday, Kojima-san.
Kojima-san, I got you. All right. Yeah, no, they're on the beach talking about the server farm, and like, yeah, he's like, humans don't know what they want. They don't know what they need.
He predicted COVID.
You're going to be controlling it all.
He predicted, what else did he predict? He predicted a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
AI, pretty sure AI was like the real meaning of all that, but I mean, it works so good for this whole PlayStation.
He predicted the whole global socio-economical, the war machine, the current situation with Iran, everything.
That was Metal Gear.
Yeah.
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 He's a genius, man. He can really tell the future.
Well, he's working on what is it? What is it called?
OD
OD.
knock. Apparently, there's new footage of that. I haven't seen it yet.
I'm just saying that's not the future I want. I don't want some giant zombie hands grabbing me.
Yeah. Who knows what that one's going to be about? That's going to be
Some horror.
the post non-physical media thing.
Some horror-based future.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jeez.
it's possible.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, I'm just reflecting back on PlayStation because, like, throughout the years, it's all fine and dandy. It's all good.
Yeah.
They kept to their recipe.
Yeah.
They had a good.
They did a good job. Yeah. All the way up until PS4, PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people say so. Like, there's talk about there was some like animation, some Japanese animation studios coming out saying we don't want to westernize anime. We want anime to be strictly Japanese.
Cool with me. I mean, anime is awesome. I just finished the Infinity Castle movie. That was pretty fun. It's a cool ending.
Yeah. But it's also like, when it comes to like businesses, Japanese brands, it's like we're getting back to what we talked about before, where it's like if you make something and you try to make it appeal to everybody, you start losing the things that made it like worthwhile. Right? So I think that's what's happening with PlayStation. It's like they're trying to like maximize like capitalism, of course, but also trying to appeal to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's just not working out.
Yeah. So you think if they didn't go full Western capitalism, that PlayStation would still be just as great as it is? Or as it was?
I don't know.
That's like,
but I'll tell you this.
The shareholders and stuff, do you think maybe they're the ones that are pushing for non-physical, all this licensing BS?
I don't know. All I know is that it could be one of a couple things, right? One idea could be like, okay, 5 years ago, Sony had to sit down. They got their smartest people in the room, and they're like, "Hey, what can we do to make more money with PlayStation? All right, just go full digital. No more physical discs.
Right.
That's the number one thing we could do right now, and we'll be saving millions of dollars doing that."
So you think they're just like easy money, no disc?
Yeah. So like, okay, and then they say like, okay, what's the repercussions of that? The gamers might be mad for a year, 6 months to a year at most. But after that, they're going to forget about it. Maybe it might take a little bit longer to get the bad taste out of that generation's mouth, There's going to be new kids, new people coming in. We'll be fine. So we're going to see a little dip. Don't be alarmed. We're going to see a dip, but then we're going to be coming back. And we're going to be coming back not at a, slanted line. We're going to be coming back up at a curve. We're going to be getting up there faster. So maybe it could have been something like that.
Do you think the player base will hold strong long enough for them to actually fix this? Or do you think that, because even I'm guilty of indulging in just buying the digital copy. I'm guilty of it because it's so easy. It's right there.
Yeah.
Plus I have PlayStation Plus, so I do that because it's so convenient.
Yes, you're like a normal consumer.
Yeah.
You're like the epitome of a consumer.
Yeah, I'm the majority.
Yeah.
But I do like to buy. I'm gonna start buying physical discs because I like the case. I like the artwork. I like that you can see it, even though you're not playing. You can walk by and be like, "I'm gonna play that later,"
Yeah, but it's like
it's a great way to catch up on a backlog is doing PlayStation Plus because you just fucking I wanted to play that. I'm gonna download it so I can play it later.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, I really wonder how soon these decisions were made, because if it was made like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever.
They have all this planned out.
Well, they weren't expecting the current landscape.
True.
The current landscape is indie games are killing it. You got Claire Obscure coming out, sweeping the Game Awards. You got all these small games making tons of money. You got, PC blowing up, Steam. You got Steam. The relevance of Xbox and PlayStation is like kind of going down, I would say, in terms of gaming. Where it's like you can get just same games on PC.
Yeah.
And you can actually well, I mean, with Steam, you don't really own it still, right?
I think you can get the full download and everything, right? And just save it to a drive or whatever.
I don't know.
Or do you need a launcher key or whatever it is?
I don't know. Maybe they might have some stuff around that. Maybe you're correct. But
because I know you get the full download file and everything when you buy a game off Steam, right? I don't know how that. That's more your expertise. You are the computer guy.
I think you can launch it after you download it without going into Steam. Maybe.
Anyway, deep dive.
Yeah, I've got to look into that. But anyways, I don't think if this decision was made years ago, they were not expecting this current landscape that we're in. So they were like, okay, well, maybe there might be a dip, but can they get out of that dip?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I've been diehard PlayStation forever. I had a moment where I was on Xbox, but I have been diehard PlayStation for almost my entire game playing life. So, I'm thinking about just ditching PlayStation, which is crazy to say. So, I mean, if I'm thinking about it, just normal player, normal video game guy, how many more of those are there out there right now?
Yeah.
That could kill PlayStation.
Okay, here's the thing. You would ditch PlayStation unless there's some innovations that you can't get anywhere else.
I mean, it has to be just completely groundbreaking, or they change their shitty ways with how they are right now.
Yeah. So it's there are things that could keep PlayStation going, but those things aren't happening.
Yeah.
At least they're not happening in the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
At least 3 years in the future. Or 2 years now. So, I don't know. This could be the beginning of the end of PlayStation.
Maybe. They deserve it.
Starting off with this blackout
week.
The blackout week. I don't know any PlayStation stuff right now.
We will see how the blackout thing pans out. I'm very interested to see how things turn out.
We should do a blackout month.
We'll see what a week does. I heard somewhere that it might turn into an indefinite blackout until they change things, till they come out with something. So that'd be interesting to see. Yeah,
I wonder, it would be interesting to see the psychology behind gamers and why they would go with, choose PlayStation over PC or Xbox, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what psychological thing they have on people to where they just keep going back to PlayStation. That's me. They have a death grip on me because I love God of War and I love Death Stranding and Ghost of Tsushima, and they're good at making those kinds of games.
But right now you can play all that on PC.
Plus the adaptive triggers. I love the way that controller works. There are things that keep you coming to PlayStation.
Yeah.
But if things keep going as crappy as they are, I'm okay with giving that up.
And the things that keep you to PlayStation are getting less and less.
Yeah, definitely. If God of War goes to PC on a quicker basis, I would have no problem. If Laufey released PlayStation and PC same day, I know they won't. It's going to be a few months to a year later, but if it were quicker, I'd switch to PlayStation right now. Switch to PC right now. My bad.
Yeah, they got you subconsciously.
Yeah, they do. There's a hold on how well PlayStation works right now.
Yeah.
We shall see.
We'll see. We'll see how this week pans out. And we'll do an update next week.
Hold strong.
Don't plug in.
Yeah.
Right?
Hold the line.
Don't plug in. Well, I guess we'll find out. If you unplug, is there any games that you have to plug in to play?
Yeah, I'm really curious about that.
And if there is, that's your answer of what you should be doing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hold the line. Stay strong. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. See ya.
Later.